There with me, I have Anila Singh, senior leader and spokesperson for the BJP. Sadhvi Pragya Bharti in the studio today, Hindu scholar, Dr. Suman C. Raman, political analyst, live from Chennai. Thank you for joining in. Dr. Raman and I have Haziq Khan, Islamic scholar, with me in the studio. I begin with you, Sadhvi Pragya Bharti. Sadhvi, they clearly say that this pursuit of yours for truth, whether it is regarding Gyanvapi, whether it is regarding Taj Mahal, Qutub Minar, and today in Ujjain, it's only going to increase the divide. Sadhvi.
See, Aishwarya, one thing I would like to put forward, we've been talking about it since long now, and every time we discuss this, every time we speak about it, one thing that comes into the light is the Places of Worship Act 1991. I would straight away come to the point. So my point is, in the light of past atrocities, present evidences, and the will of the majority of the welcoming and the all-inclusive nation, I propose today that the government of India should repeal the Places of Worship Act 1991 to reclaim the cultural heritage of India. Why, Aishwarya, I would also like to tell you this. Why this thought came to my mind? Because I have been a part of these debates since long now.
I'm coming to you, Dr. Suman C. Raman.
But yes, why? As recently we saw that our Honorable Prime Minister repealed the farm laws in the larger interest of the nation. So on similar grounds, the withdrawal of this law, the Places of Worship Act 1991,
Suman C. Raman,
should be accepted without any communal disturbance.
I take your point, Suman C. Raman, but they say that why only and only if you want to know the truth, why this pursuit to find the truth will lead to a further divide, sir? Suman C. Raman.
Look, Aishwarya, I think that this is a very clear-cut case of what the Supreme Court has already said. They have categorically stated that retrogression is not going backwards in time, or lack of retrogression is an integral part of our secular values. So therefore, where do you stop? Let me tell you, historically, there are believed to be more than 500 Buddhist monasteries and temples which were destroyed by one particular ruler called Pushyamitra Shunga, who was a Hindu ruler. Now, do we then go back and say that all the temples that exist today, we will dig for Buddhist monasteries underneath and restore them? There is no end to this. The court, whatever may be the wisdom of their verdict on the Ayodhya case, at least said that this is the end of this matter. There shall be no further such issues being raised, simply because the Places of Worship Act clearly says, as existed on 15th August 1947, they shall stay. Right now, there is a mosque and there is a mandir. They are adjacent to each other. They have different entrances and everything is going on fine. Why would we actually create more problems and more issues and more disharmony between the people?
Why, Anila Singh?
For something which anyway is not...
Suman C. Raman is clearly saying that this is being done with an intent to divide. Anila Singh. Anila Singh. Anila Singh. It began from Gyanvapi to Taj Mahal to Qutub Minar to Ujjain. Yes, ma'am.
My Ram to everyone, and we are discussing about Kashi. We are discussing all about Kashi, Ujjain, and everything. So I start with Har Har Mahadev. So I was listening to Mr. Raman here, and I am going to listen one more panelist. Even he is going to advocate about the mosque. But the thing is, when we talk about Gyanvapi Mandir, कि मंदिर है या मस्जिद है, so I need to say here that by now everybody knows what is the meaning of ज्ञानवापी. ज्ञानवापी का अर्थ होता है ज्ञान का तालाब या ज्ञान का कुआं. लिंग पुराण में मंदिर के दक्षिण यानी कि ज्ञानवापी के पानी पीने से मुक्ति मिलती है, और स्कंद पुराण में ये कहा जाता है कि इसके जल से संध्या वंदन करने से ज्ञान उत्पन्न होता है. जब ये दोनों की दोनों चीजें हमारे पुराणों में लिखी हुई है, तो मस्जिद का क्या काम है? अगर हम गौरी श्रृंगार मंदिर के बारे में बात करते हैं, जिसकी 3 दीवारें मस्जिद की हैं और 1 दीवार मंदिर की है, साहब आप तो बुत प्रस्ती मानते नहीं हैं, और फिर आप ऐसे मंदिर को अपनी दीवारें क्यों शेयर करवा रहे हैं? सीधी सी बात है, कब्जा जिहाद है. ये कब्जा जिहाद है, लगातार चलता आ रहा है. आज की तारीख में भी कब्जा जिहाद हो रहा है.
हाजिक खान साहब, वो क्लियरली कह रही हैं. शी इज सेइंग देयर इज नो नीड.
देखिए, बात यह है कि जब हिंदुस्तान में हमारे मुस्लिम हुक्मरान आए और हमारे देश के
वो कह रहे हैं सच तो सामने आने दीजिए, सच से क्यों घबराते हैं?
सच आएगा,
सच से क्यों घबराते हैं?
परसों कोर्ट का फैसला आएगा, सच देश के सामने होगा। और जब बाबरी मस्जिद का फैसला आया तब भी देश के सामने सच आया और पूरी दुनिया के सामने सच आया।
हाजी खान साहब, आपको सर्वे से क्या दिक्कत है?
एक मिनट,
मतलब इनकी बस बात पूरी हो जाए फिर मैं आता हूं।
मैं कह रहा हूं कि जब मस्जिद और मंदिर की देख रेख करने वाले लोग कहां नमाज पढ़ते, जो मंदिरों की देख रेख करने वाले,
ट्रूथ कम आउट ना,
इसीलिए मस्जिद
सच्चाई सामने आने दीजिए।
और हम तैयार हैं, फैसला आएगा परसों। बल्कि मुस्लिम पक्ष ने यह भी कहा है, हाई जो कोर्ट के जज हैं, कि आप आइए, आप सर्वे कीजिए और देखिए वहां क्या है।
तो फिर प्रॉब्लम, व्हाई इज द प्रॉब्लम? सुमन सिंह,
प्रॉब्लम उठा रहे हमारे देश के वो लोग जो इस सियासी रोटियां सेकना चाहते हैं, जो लोग महंगाई और
first of all the court asking for a survey itself, I'm not in agreement with that particular order of a lower court asking for a survey, which itself is something which to me seems to be in contravention to the order of the Honorable Supreme Court. The second point, let us assume hypothetically that there was a temple there. What do you want to do now? Do you want to again start the same movement like Babri Masjid movement? What kind
They want to
of
know.
future
They just want to know the truth,
this
Suman.
country? Everyone
Suman
needs
Raman,
to
what they
live
are
together
saying,
in
what
harmony.
Sadhvi is saying,
You
what
can't
Anila
go on
Singh is saying,
demolishing-
that there are factual
demolishing
evidences.
laws.
Suman Raman.
Then you have
Suman
to
Raman,
want
Suman Raman, I'm just taking 5 seconds out of your time and saying, Sadhvi, I'm coming to you. Sadhvi, I'm coming to you. Suman Raman, the only thing they are saying is let the truth come out. They are saying there are idols. They are saying there are symbols. They are saying there is proof. There is proof to the point they are making. They are saying just let the truth come out.
What do you want to do now with
That's it,
this?
Suman Singh.
Right. Let us assume that there are idols. Okay, hypothetically,
Sadhvi,
there are
Sadhvi, what do you
idols.
want?
Dig and you
Sadhvi,
find
that's the
idols.
question. What do you want?
What do you want?
You
What
are
will you
saying
get out of
that
it?
let's not divide the country, right? This is the point. Let's not divide
Suman
the
Raman,
country.
Sadhvi, yeah.
And where Hindu and Muslims are living unitedly in the country, so as an act of goodwill to mark the brotherhood and solidarity, why not allow the videographic?
No, but he's saying
what
it's
is that
wrong.
survey? Yeah, why not allow
Suman
that?
Raman saying it's wrong.
Why it's wrong? Why it's wrong?
No,
when
Suman
you
Raman is
have the
saying-
proof, when we
let
have the
us
historical
assume the
importance,
idols are there.
why
Wait,
not
wait,
allow
wait,
it?
wait,
What
one
is
minute,
wrong
one
in it?
minute,
Can you
one
please tell me when we have a lot of historical
One
importance
second,
to it
madam,
and
one
it
second,
is
madam.
of
Let us
utmost value to us?
Let us assume there is a mandir. Let us assume the idols are there. Then what?
Okay, let us just assume there is a mandir. Fine.
Then what do you want? What will you ask for next?
We
If
want
there
the
are
right
idols and
of
if there is a
worship
mandir there?
year-long access, not a day dedicated to worship our deities. We want a year-long access to perform the rituals and prayers. Is that fine?
Look, whatever existed as on 15th August 1947 is what the law entitles everyone in this
No,
country
but you
to.
just said
And I
assume.
don't
Let's
think- I
assume there
don't
is a
think
temple. You're not
the
answering my
Muslim
question.
community
Do
is
not
objecting
talk
to that.
about
They are perfectly in
1947 now.
agreement.
Let's
Whatever
talk
existed
about
on
today.
15th August
People are
1947
evolving. Country
shall
is
continue.
evolving. आदमी जाग रहा है, देश जाग रहा है, समाज जाग रहा है. Then why not? Why
Anila
not?
Singh, Anila Singh, Anila Singh.
Why not?
Anila
What?
Singh, you represent the ruling
That
party.
Hindus are
The counter coming in is that BJP is deliberately doing.
I'll tell you.
Yeah.
I'll tell you. See, Hindus have faced the wrath of three colonizations. Number one, Muslims. Number two, Christians, and number three, Nehruvians. So we do not have that type of mindset in our country, in political parties, and in some institutes, and in some institutions, and in some people. Those who can say very bravely, "Okay, fine, this has been our culture, this is our religion, and we stand very strongly. We respect you. We respect your religion," but it doesn't mean that we are going to go against our religion, our culture. But unfortunately,
Madam, my question,
if we
will
talk
you
about
demand-
political
will
parties
you
in
demand-
today's date, except Bharatiya Janata Party,
Suman Raman is asking you a question, Anila. Anila, let Sumant ask you a question. Sumant is asking you a question. Yes, Sumant, go on. Sumant, go on.
The
Sumant, go on.
survey goes ahead.
No,
and
what he is going to
if
do-
Suman, go on.
there is evidence
He is one-
that there is
he
a
is one
mandir,
more judge
will
and-
you start another movement like Ram Janmabhoomi for this? Will
Do
the
you have any
BJP start
problem
such
in
a
that?
movement? Yes
Do
or
you
no?
have any problem in that, Mr. Raman? पूरे विश्व में एक ऐसा भारत उदाहरण है कि जहां पर मेजॉरिटी पॉपुलेशन को शताब्दी से शताब्दी शताब्दी से
Madam,
शताब्दी
will you start a
सेंचुरीज
movement?
Haziq Khan, Haziq Khan, Haziq Khan, Anila Singh. Anila Singh, Haziq Khan.
मैं अनिला सिंह जी से समझ-
पूछिए, ask.
मैं अनिला
Ask
सिंह
what
जी
you
से
want.
ये पूछना चाहता हूँ।
Ask what you want, Haziq Khan. Haziq Khan, Anila Singh.
was
हाँ.
born here. And Aishwarya, this is so
agree with you.
Coming
You're
to you.
absolutely right.
मैं अनिला सिंह जी से एक सवाल करना चाहता हूं।
हासिक खान is asking you now. बोलिए, बोलिए, पूछिए।
कि आप पिछले 70 से 75 साल से इस देश के हिंदू और मुसलमानों को भड़का रहे हैं। मैं आपसे
कौन भड़का रहा है?
ये लोग, इनसे ये सवाल
कौन ये लोग?
कि आप
Who's
ये
inside?
बताएं कि मुगलों के अलावा आपके पुरखों ने कौन सी बिल्डिंग बनाई? मुगलों ने तो आपके मंदिर तोड़ के बना दिए, लेकिन
Why such प्रेम?
अपने दादाओं के नाम
What is this औरंगजेब love with you?
135 लोगों को, 135 करोड़ हिंदुस्तानियों को ये बताओ कि आपके पिताजी फौजदारी, उससे पहले लोग 5 का नाम बता दो आप।
बनाया थे आप लोग, चोर और लुटेरे थे, कब्जा जिहाद।
No, अनिला सिंह, अनिला सिंह, अनिला सिंह, अनिला सिंह, अनिला सिंह।
बताइए ना कोई भी।
No, हासिक खान, साधु, you need to correct. You need to correct. You need to tell him about Ashoka.
Yes.
You need to tell him about Kanishka.
कहाँ है अशोका की
From
बिल्डिंग?
Iran.
बताइए ना।
From
अशोका
Iran.
ने क्या बनाया?
Indonesia.
अशोका ने
Indonesia.
क्या बनाया?
Indonesia.
हिंदुस्तान,
Indonesia.
not India,
सुमन सिंह रमन, सुमन सिंह,
You are talking here.
Just a minute, just a minute, just a minute.
आप यहाँ की बात कर रहे हैं।
Just a minute.
This is
I am
called
talking about
shamelessness.
Suman Singh Raman.
This is called shamelessness. 90% Muslims living in my country.
No, Suman Singh Raman is saying something. Yes, Suman.
How many thousands of people
Yeah, Suman,
were
Suman,
slaughtered by
Suman is saying
Ashoka
something.
army?
Anila ji, Anila ji. Anila Singh, calm down. Anila Singh, calm
Come on,
down.
Aishwarya.
Anila Singh, calm down. Suman Singh Raman and Sadhvi. Suman Singh Raman and Sadhvi. Suman Singh Raman and Sadhvi.
Yeah.
Suman Singh
No,
Raman.
I was talking
You are saying
about
what did Ashoka do?
What
Okay,
about
let me just
Ashoka
tell you. Let
before
me just
the
tell you that
Kalinga War?
Vikramaditya.
And she's just answering you. And she's just answering you.
Let me just tell
And
you
she's
that
just answering,
Vikramaditya established in 57 BC, first of all, and he had 9 gems in his darbar, wherein one was Varaha Mira. I'm talking about the historical fact. This is not a cooked up story, right? So, which was Varaha Mira? Varaha Mira named that Vedshala, right? It was Mehroli. Now, then it was Mihralya. सबसे पहले तो आपको historical fact मैं बता दूं. And secondly, let me just tell you, the tower, it is very well astronomically aligned. Why? It has 7 stories and 1 kalash. That is 7.5. That represent the half of the moon cycle. And 360 steps. That represent 360 days in a year. 30 opening windows. That represent 30 days of a month. And 24-sided polygons.
Anila saying a counter which comes in. Anila, okay. Suman.
Do you have some sort of significance?
Now let Sumant answer. Now let Sumant answer.
No.
Yes, Sumant.
I mean, she reeled off a lot of stuff. I'm seriously worried whether she picked it up on WhatsApp, it came as a forward or something. Because, look.
My God, when you don't have a logical answer.
Let her answer. Let her
How
answer.
can you even say
No, let her
I
answer.
picked it up?
Let her answer.
How can you even say it? Why don't you come up prepared? Why don't you come up reading all the good books of our Indian history that carry the rich culture and tradition of our history? Why don't you know the glorious past of the country?
Let him.
This is my pain point, Aishwarya.
Even so far recent as 70 or 100 or 200 years is to some
But I am just saying, Anila Singh. Okay, Suman. Suman Singh Raman, I understand. Anila Singh, one thing which is fact is that there are symbols. Whether it is Gyanvapi, whether it is Qutub Minar, whether it is Taj Mahal and now Ujjain, there is historical proof. But one question which the other side asks is this, that what are you going to gain? Because this is not stopping anywhere. It started at Gyanvapi, it's going to Taj Mahal, then came the Qutub Minar and now it's Ujjain today. So they say that tomorrow the numbers is just going to increase.
30,000.
Anila, Hazik Khan sahab, calm down.
It is the right of each and every real Hindu, not Hindus like Mr. Raman here, sitting here on your panel, that they should know what was there. What was there, because they know the history. They know. Like if we talk about Taj Mahal, it is being written that there was a Shiv Mandir here. Shiv temple was there. So every Hindu has got right to know किसका मंदिर था, क्या हमारी मूर्तियां देवी देवताओं की वहां खंडित है. अगर नहीं भी वहां पे कुछ होना है तो कम से कम जो खंडित मूर्तियां हैं उनको जिस प्रकार से हमारी हिंदू धर्म संस्कृति में होता है, साध्वी बैठी हुई है, बताएंगी कि अगर जो खंडित मूर्ति होती है देवी या देवता की किस प्रकार से उसको वहां से हटाया जाता है, तो कम से कम तो करने दो भाई.
Oh, there is a process to keep it. No, I understand that. 30 seconds.
One thing ki Aurangzeb.
Anila ji, coming to you again.
Aurangzeb attacked Kashi Vishwanath Mandir in 1664 and Naga Sadhus defeated Aurangzeb. And you know, originally
I'll come to
he
you.
kept
because
the
you
name
love Aurangzeb
of
like
the
now.
mosque, the name of
you love.
Listen, this is very interesting. The name of the mosque was not Gyanvapi. The name of the mosque was Anjumam Intiha Jamia Masjid. But why people called it Gyanvapi?
हाजिक खान साहब क्या ये ठीक कह रहे हैं?
They were waiting for this.
Is she right, हाजिक खान?
देखिए,
Is she right, हाजिक खान?
मैं ये कह रहा हूँ,
No, is she right?
औरंगजेब
No, is she right? No, is she right?
सुनिए तो ना,
No, tell me, is she right?
औरंगजेब ने जो मस्जिद बनाई,
हाजिक खान साहब, is she right?
अमन इत्तेहाद
ना
मुस्लिमीन
बोलिए।
चला
Is she
रही है।
right?
He is a committee.
Is she right?
ना बोलिए।
Is she right or wrong?
Wrong.
Is she right or wrong?
I am
How?
right, 100% I am right. Because
औरंगजेब एक
Gyanvapi
हिंदुस्तान
का
का एक
मतलब
ऐसा
क्या होता
बादशाह
है?
है,
I will
कैसा
tell you,
बादशाह?
हाजिक खान
किसी
जी,
तामीर में हिस्सा नहीं लिया,
क्यों आपसे
कोई
पूछ के
बिल्डिंग नहीं बनवाई
Gyanvapi is a
उसने
Sanskrit
कोई भी
word,
चीज
it's not
इसमें
Urdu,
नहीं
it's not
हिस्टोरिकल
Farsi, it's
बिल्डिंग
not
बनाई,
Bengal.
एक भी
Sanskrit
हिस्टोरिकल
सवाल पूछ रहे हैं. She is asking you a question. She is asking you a question. Gyanvapi word. Sumant, I'm
Gyanvapi is a Sanskrit
Gyanvapi
word.
word.
ये हिंदू मुस्लिम एकता का कल्चर का देन है, ये गंगा जमनी का
यहाँ पे कल्चर आ जाती है. यहाँ पे कल्चर आ जाती है.
जैसा सलाहकार,
यहाँ पे कल्चर आ जाती है. Now here the culture comes in. Suman.
उनको मशवरा दे रहे हैं।
Suman. 30 seconds. Suman. Calm down. हो गया, थोड़ा पानी पी. Drink some water. थोड़ा पानी.
Muslim cultures, and that is what makes India so different from a lot of other countries. That is what we need to nurture and be proud of. Instead of saying, why is it called Gyanvapi? So therefore it must be this or it must be that. At the end of the day,
अरे किस culture के बारे में बात
Mr. Raman, but at the same time, you should care about
Let him complete, let him complete, let him complete.
cultures from of different
Last 10
faiths.
seconds, Anila Singh. Last 10 seconds, Anila Singh. Anila Singh, last 10 seconds.
What culture you're talking about? Have you read? Or do you know that what
Anila Singh,
laws
last
France
sentence.
has passed? What laws France has passed recently? Have you read about them? Have you read that what USA does with them
Suman,
when they
Suman,
want
5
to do
seconds
war
reply.
when
5
this
seconds
is
reply.
such
Adhika,
a
I'll come to you, Papa.
you are saying right now. So you better go and do some study, then try
Azika,
to teach
5 seconds.
Hindustan
बोलिए,
and
5 seconds, समय नहीं.
अरुणा सिंह जी, अल्लामा इकबाल ने इसीलिए इस देश के लिए कहा कि सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा.
तो आप सब और हम तो हिंदुस्तानी हैं. But what's happening? The point remains.
मजहब
This
नहीं
debate is not
सिखाता,
going to
आपस
end in
में
20
बैर रखना.
minutes. This debate is not going to end in 20 seconds. Haziq Khan Sahab, Sadhvi, Anila Singh, Sumansi Raman, the burning question is this. The other side is hell-bent to say that don't you dare go on a pursuit to find the truth. That's the only problem. Let the truth come out. And then you decide. Let the truth come out. Thank you. That's the time I have on the burning question today. Thank you so much. Thank you all of you. Thank you so much. Sumant, less time. Thank you.